Everyone in her own city is interested in seeing Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese has nowhere to hide from Relentless Indiana community after Chicago Sky's major announcement. Sports thrive on rivalry, and the one between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese has fascinated basketball fans ever since their college days. From Reese's now infamous taunt in LSU's 2023 NCAA Championship win over Clark's Hawkeyes and the pair's continued battles in the WNBA, Reese versus Clark has become marquee on-court action. Well, this rivalry now has another spicy installment, all thanks to the Chicago Sky's announcement on Friday centering on their home WNBA matchups against Indiana Fever. The Sky will move their upcoming home slate of games against the Fever to a venue much larger than the Wintrust Arena, capable of hosting over 20,000 fans. On February 28, the Chicago Sky announced that the location of 2 games against the Fever would be changed to the United Center. The first game would be June 7. The Sky moved the second game, originally scheduled for July 26, up one day to July 27. As the duo clash, one will go back, losing, but there's one confirmed winner: fans. The Sky aren't hiding their expectation that these 2 games will be packed, and that's understandable. For Angel Reese, this news is a win which again feels like a loss. Reese hasn't been shy in taking or being given credit for helping drive some of the WNBA's recent popularity. Last year she said, "The reason we're watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too." And, do you know, this is the first time WNBA games will be played at the United Center? The arena's capacity is over 20,000 people, which is more than twice the size of Wintrust Arena. Who doesn't want to see Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese's matchup once again? But the venue switch has shined a new spotlight on the question of who people are tuning in to watch. Fans noted that none of Reese's games last season were moved to larger venues, but Clark's have regularly been attended by record crowds. Reactions came thick and fast. Several fans on social media platform X quickly characterized the venue change as evidence of Clark's incomparable drawing power. "Angel's gonna be pouty when she realizes this is because everyone in her own city is interested in seeing Caitlin," joked one fan, while another added, "Oh, they're moving them to a bigger venue. I wonder why they had to move it. Do you still wonder why a bigger venue? Clark's presence." Others were even brutal. "Glad to see the WNBA starting to realize the revenue generator that goes by Caitlin Clark." And, "Hey Angel, it's not because of you too." Finally, perhaps the most deafening fan response: "This has to be embarrassing for Angel Reese. Your team didn't move a single one of your games to United Center last year. This year, your team moves both Fever games to the United Center." Kinda puts this to rest. It's hard to hit back at some of those claims when you consider the stats. Caitlin Clark has undeniably been a tour de force in rallying fans. In her debut 2024 season, Clark's games against Reese broke viewership records twice. One game averaged 2.3 million views, the highest rating for a WNBA game in more than 20 years. And fans reportedly bought tickets for Clark's preseason games for nearly 20 times the prices of those for preseason games for Reese. For Angel Reese, it must have been a little frustrating. She's put in a lot of effort to improve her brand and thrive in her role as one of the league's most polarizing players. But some moments, such as this one, show how Caitlin Clark still can capture so much attention on her own. Not that it is a bad thing for Reese, but just another interesting twist in her rivalry with Clark. This move by the Chicago Sky shows how far women's basketball has come. By putting marquee matchups like these on bigger stages like the United Center, the WNBA is sending a message that its stars are ready for prime time. Whether you're Team Angel or Team Caitlin or just a fan of basketball, these games are shaping up to be unforgettable. And maybe even a little dramatic, so buckle up.